arms wide open under the sunlight. Welcome to this place. I'll show you everything.
With arms wide
open.
Olympic athletes are dope on. Perverts are grope on. The Hobbits by Tolkien. Andy Richter left Conan. The song is over, amen.
Love chubby checkers.
Welcome to another episode of the Itchy Sweater Podcast. We are your humble servants, the Harbaugh brothers.
Oh, damn.
And,
Hell yeah.
and today is a good day, isn't it, Kyle?
It's a great day.
It's a good day.
It's good. It's good.
How are you doing?
Man, I'm
Go ahead.
tired.
I kind of am too. I kind of had a full weekend though, but I do. Go ahead.
You have actually had a full weekend this weekend
Well, last weekend. Well,
Last
this weekend
weekend.
too, but also last weekend.
as well.
Yeah.
And I want to get to that. But,
Okay. Here's the thing.
he's a running back.
Here's the thing.
What?
I am known for just sitting at home and looking at the wall.
Looking at the wall, man. No, remember you upgraded
the
to
window.
looking out the window.
I upgraded to the window.
I don't know about looking out the window, but looking at the window
the-
for sure.
Yeah, just in that general direction.
With the
Just
blinds,
with the blinds closed.
with the blinds closed.
Yeah, just looking at the window. But
It's like there is light out there and stuff moving.
yeah,
I hear things.
Yeah, maybe. Oh wow! But today, or not today? What am I saying? But last weekend, I actually did the unthinkable. I did what you do almost every other weekend. It seems.
Yeah, right.
I took a trip.
Derek got out of the house.
I did. I did. Yep. For once in every, I don't know, blue moon, I actually left the city.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
No, I of course I have before. I just don't travel as much as good old Lemire over here.
Shit.
And
I'm tired of it.
so I actually have a travel story.
Like, we're going where?
Now,
why? Fuck.
The problem is baby steps, okay?
Okay.
So I don't have like an extravagant story for you like you do. I'm sorry. Hey, baby steps.
Baby steps.
But still. So I went to El Paso to visit my cousin.
Okay.
It's a 10-hour trip. And we got there a little over 10 hours because, traffic and stopping and all that stuff.
How'd you like the flatlands of
Oh,
Texas?
God. I have never...
Would you rather stare at the wall?
I think I'd rather. No, it was new to me, which kind of made it at least a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
Other than the way back.
Yeah.
Because I know flat land. I'm from Indy. I've seen just farmland as far as the eye could see. So it's not necessarily anything that new to me. It was just mostly dirt. In that case, just red dirt.
Yeah.
But it was interesting going because I could also see mountains and rock formations. So there was at least something to look at. But the problem was coming back.
God damn.
It was more boring because I saw it already and I was tired and I had to go to work the next day. So I was just kind of that was unfortunate. But it was a good trip though. The way there, I had the snacks, got drinks, all that good stuff. So
You guys stop at Buc-ee's or anything, or where'd you go?
no, we didn't. We probably should have, but we just stopped at
Was there one on the way there?
I feel like I saw one. I feel like I saw at least one.
Where'd you guys go? Which way?
I
Did you go down towards like San Antonio?
yeah, because we went down. It was like down and then over. Because then it was like it was pretty much like a straight shot the entire way once we got on. I can't remember what highway that was. Was it? It's not 30. Is it 30? I can't remember. It's fine, but there's a highway that connects it. And basically we just I went there, hung out with my cousins. I got some really, really, really good burrito tacos.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, you told me about this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those burrito tacos were delicious. It was just like a random like food cart. And they had burrito tacos. I said, yeah, I want to order the burrito tacos.
You are a fan of those, aren't you?
I love burrito tacos. They are so good.
I think we've talked about this.
Yes.
You really like burrito.
Yes.
Birria? Whatever it is.
Birria.
Birria?
Birria.
Don't sound too much like a white person,
Birria.
okay?
Birria.
Birria?
Birria.
Birria?
Birria.
Birria?
Birria. Yeah, they were just like delicious. I had some good burrito tacos, and then I had some really just good solid like pork tacos. I think they were I think it was chorizo.
Yeah?
Chorizo.
Tell me about that Mexican food you found close to the outside of Texas. Going away from what people know over here.
Okay.
Go ahead and tell me about that.
I will. And we've talked about this.
Yep.
And here's the
I
thing.
have the conversation on my phone.
Yeah, here's the thing. It's better than Austin. Mm-hmm. And it's better than what I've had here in Round Rock. It's better than San Antonio. Mm-hmm. And I haven't been to Houston. It's probably better than Houston. I haven't been to Dallas. It's probably better than Dallas. What I have not tried, and I still believe is probably going to be better, is California Mexican food. I have not had it. So I fully trust and believe that it is better. But as far as Texas, that is the best Mexican food I've had. So far.
Yeah, no, I definitely believe it. I do not believe that these people over here, these people, those people,
these people,
I do not believe they know what real Mexican food is. Mm-hmm. Everybody tries to bring it here, but it just doesn't work for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe it's because of the resources you can get from other states, like seasonings and stuff.
Okay.
And I feel like down here they're like, smoke it, smoke it, smoke it.
Yeah, because barbecue is so so big here, and like that, like it's more about the style of how you cook it, and not necessarily like what you're. Yeah, so it's, and you know how it is here. It's more brisket.
And you know what?
Based.
I found this out this weekend. I am not a big fan of smoking things.
Mm.
I would much rather have a flat top or just a regular barbecue and grill. I like grilling.
Okay. Grilling. Yeah, because I remember you had like a big smoker for a while, and you were thinking that you were and you were like, get it out of here.
I don't use it.
Yeah.
I don't. It just sits right now in my in-laws' garage.
Okay.
But he stole parts off of it to fix his because it's the same one.
That's funny. And
yeah, I like grilling more.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. You found your style. You like it.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's fun.
But on the way back, I slept the entire time.
Really?
Most of it. Yeah, most of the time, because I knew I had work the next day. So.
That's right. You didn't take another day off.
No. So what we did is that night we drove back, and by the time I got back to Round Rock, I got dressed and left for work.
Damn, that sucks.
I had enough time to get dressed.
Did your buddy
get my coffee and leave?
Did he go
drop
to
me
work
off
that day?
Oh, Nikki, no, she didn't have. Well, I
was. It was Nikki.
Yeah, I was going. No, sorry, not Nikki. It was another photographer friend I had. It wasn't Nikki. I don't know why I said Nikki. I think I said Nikki too when I said I was leaving. It wasn't Nikki. I don't know why I said her name, but
shout out Nikki for doing nothing.
Nikki. Yeah. But
good job doing nothing, Nikki. You're making us proud over here.
But I left with Jordan. Yeah.
Michael?
So no.
Jordan Belfort.
No.
Fuck.
This is not a famous Jordan that anybody knows.
Shout out to somebody named Jordan.
Shout out Jordan.
Thanks for getting our boy back here.
And he had a job.
Amazing driving skills.
Yeah. So he was going for a photography job because he's a photographer. So that was his job. So he was just coming back home to do the edits and all that good stuff. I was the only one who had
he could have taken a nap or something when he got home.
Yeah. Because he already did his job. His job was to go shoot and then come back.
Oh, in El Paso.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because I was visiting a cousin. I was asking for a favor from Jordan.
Did you take your camera when you went?
I took my phone. I couldn't take my camera because, one, I didn't have enough space in my bag. And two, I didn't want to get sand in it.
Sand?
Yeah.
Maybe dirt. How much sand is actually out there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I equated both of them. I'm sorry.
Oh, whatever. Anyways,
Dust.
damn. I was really hoping to see like what El Paso had to offer.
I would have liked to bring my actual camera. I do have some pictures on my phone. I'm really bad at taking out my phone and taking pictures. I just suck at it. So I got like 5 pictures.
My problem is I don't have the settings correct.
Oh, really?
If you can get the settings correct, you can take amazing photos.
Yeah. My thing is I'm just always in awe of what I'm seeing. So
too.
It's like I'm like, oh, I have a phone. Oops. Like because I actually do like to look at some photos after. I know some people take pictures and they just kind of have them in their phone and they don't really do anything with them. They just kind of leave them in the phone. But
yeah.
But in my case, I actually do like to look at them. I just forget to take pictures. But yeah, I slept the entire time. I walked in my apartment, got my work clothes on, got my coffee, left.
How tired were you that day?
Actually, not as tired as I thought I'd be. Because
really?
I slept most of the time.
True.
So the only time I
sleep
didn't...
in the back?
No, in the front.
Oh.
Because the only reason I didn't sleep in the back is because I didn't like the position my body would be in. And I was like, I'm not sleeping like that. Yeah, so I rather recline than have to like contort my body. I
could not.
Yeah. So
especially in the front seat, I can't. I don't know.
Maybe it's like I kind of prefer it.
It might be a control thing for me, but I can't do it.
But for me, I like I didn't sleep the first, I think, 3 hours. And I was kind of like, and there wasn't that much to see because it was, out in the desert and there's no light. So there's nothing, I couldn't see anything anyway. So I didn't sleep for the first 3 hours just because I was kind of still like adrenaline. But after that, I was out the entire time. So luckily, he didn't pass out and kill us.
How was it out there? Was it the same as over here?
Yeah, it was cool. Like the people were really nice, which is what I expected anyway, because that's kind of how it is in Texas. But nice people, just really just kind, and it was quiet. It was kind of like Round Rock quiet.
Oh,
yeah,
which isn't really something I would have equated with Round Rock. Interesting.
Seems quiet to me, peaceful. Haven't had any issues, any drama, nothing loud.
I would say maybe Georgetown.
Georgetown's quieter?
Georgetown.
Okay. It's really quiet. But that's all I got.
Georgetown at night.
Oh, yeah, Georgetown. Even Round Rock at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you one thing that...
but that's my trip.
Hey, and I'm proud of you. Good job.
I appreciate it.
Good job. One thing that just came up on the screen, we're watching the Colts in Baltimore game because the Niners played on Thursday, and we don't care to try and watch that because they already blew out the Giants. Shout out my father-in-law because he said they were going to lose. Anyways, delusional fans.
Yeah.
Another thing that came on the screen was a flag football commercial.
Yeah.
I coached another flag football game this weekend.
Then how was that?
You know how last time I told you the guy wanted to like quit?
Yeah.
Like at the end of it?
Yeah.
This happened at halftime this time. And we had the same refs from last week. And I think next week he might get ejected from the game.
Wow.
Donnie's a great dude. He knows his football. He seems like he knows what he's doing. He came out and Coach Tyler, who is the other Lemire, he went out there. He's like, yeah, I can't do this. I'm done. So he goes out there just before halftime. Oh no, just after halftime, something like that. Kids are losing 6-. I think at that point they were 6-14.
Okay.
Mind you, our team has the most 4-year-olds in the whole league, I found
Really?
out. Yes. We have the youngest team in the whole league.
Interesting.
6-year-olds that are bigger than Mason know how to juke and stop and cut the other way. And I can't teach that. Like, I don't know how to teach that. It's not me.
It's hard to teach that.
You can't teach pursuit angles to a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
So... they gave their best. Anyways, Tony goes back out there. He's like, the ref, we're like, hey, come off the field. Let us try and do something. So I went out there.
Yeah.
It's the fourth quarter. They're up another touchdown now, like 21, I guess. I think it was 21. I don't know. We get down. I get them through defense, we get them to offense, and we're making it down. We get to the 1, can't quite punch it in, so we call the play. It's called your play. We tell this kid Marcus, we're like, Marcus, it's your play.
Yeah.
And it's where he hikes the ball, Mason or Christopher or Wyatt. And so what he does is he hikes the ball, runs up the field like 2-3 yards, turns around, throw the ball to him. I said, this is your play. Your dad and you have ran this play apparently 100 times, and it's on video.
Yeah.
Y'all know this play.
Yeah.
I was like, what is it called? What happens when it's your play? I get the ball. Yeah. So what's he do? Hikes the ball. I said, Mason, wait for it. Hold on. Wait till he turns around. Kid runs clear to the back of the end zone, all the way to the corner because people are chasing him. I'm like, Marcus, come back.
Nothing.
No.
Crickets.
Nothing. So I tell another person, go get open. Go over there. Go over there. They're not listening. And so another kid, I think I had to tell Wyatt. I was like, Wyatt, get the ball, because they can't rush until they hand the ball off to somebody else or the other person catches it.
Mm-hmm.
So they come and get the ball, and instead of cutting up field, which apparently these kids don't know what cut up the field means,
Yeah.
he goes straight to the sidelines and then backwards a little bit, and we lose like 4 yards, and that was 4th down.
What a piece of work.
So I was like, God dang it, I need to not coach this. It's a struggle, man.
Yeah, it sounds like you're definitely having a time.
Teaching kids football, I mean, I love football.
Uh-huh.
I have the utmost respect for coaches. I think, it's hard to do. It's a great sport to learn. I've learned a lot from football.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how to teach. I think it's because it's flag.
Yeah.
Because I can't be like, go hit that kid.
Yeah, because you wanna talk about tackle.
Oh yeah,
yeah, but you can't.
And I've told, and this might get out to the league, but whatever. I've told these kids, I said, if someone's in front of you, you can't stop.
Yeah, just run them over.
I say, you put your damn shoulder into their chest and run.
Yeah,
because either they're gonna do one of two things: they're either gonna move, or they're gonna stand there and get hit.
Yeah, and they got gear on, right?
Well, they've got helmets and mouthpieces.
Okay, that's something.
It. And cleats.
Yeah.
That's it. But I don't know if these kids have found their anger, that intensity yet.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, it is young kids.
Yeah.
And Mason won't be with those kids next year.
Right.
So thank God. But we will see what happens, because it's not easy.
For sure. Okay.
So,
but yeah, you're having a real go at it. Yeah. But that's something.
it's tough, dude. It's really tough.
Yeah.
But let's continue.
Wow.
Let's continue the football talk, because I actually had something I wanted to talk to you about today.
Okay.
They announced the Super Bowl 50. What are we on now? Holy cow. 58?
I think.
Okay. So out of all the people, who do you think, what genre of music do you think it is?
Hip hop.
Close. Okay. Usher.
Oh, okay.
I don't mind it.
It's like R&B.
I don't mind it. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's better. It's definitely better than, like, let's go back. Maroon 5, I wasn't a fan. Coldplay, Rolling Stones.
I really like when The Who was
Madonna.
there. Yeah.
The Who, yeah. See, The Who was 2010.
Yeah.
But they announced Usher will be the halftime show.
Interesting.
And I thought about it, and I was like, who used to be the performers?
Mm.
And so I found the list on
57 is what we're on
Is
right
it 57?
now. 57, yeah.
So it goes back to January 1967.
Mm.
And like I told you earlier, it's marching bands. And then marching band. I mean, it just goes on and on. I don't know what Up With People is.
I don't know.
No idea.
Awkward.
But the next one was the Los Angeles Unified All-City Band with the new Mouseketeers and audience.
Interesting.
78 was Tyler Apache Bell's Drill Team.
I'll show you Apache.
And then Salute to 1960s and Modetown. Then you got the LA Super Drill Team. And then Elvis Presto.
Ah, nice.
1950s rock and roll bebop, bamboozled in 3D. And then they were like, hey, this is 1991. We're progressive.
Yeah.
Let's do something different.
Yes.
New Kids on the Block.
There you go.
Disney characters.
Nice.
Warren Moon.
Ooh.
2,000 local children in attendance.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know what all that had to do with anything. But 1991, which, great year, was the start of doing music talents. So then after that, they did something about Olympic figure skaters, Brian Boitano. What would Brian Boitano do? Do, 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 do. You ever listen to that on the South Park movie?
Yeah.
And a marching band.
Okay.
93. Michael Jackson.
Yeah, okay.
Then they went, they actually did a country one, which I did not know. Clint Black, Tanya Tucker, Travis Tritt, and the Judds. Patti LaBelle.
Yep.
Diana Ross. The Blues Brothers.
I remember those.
Boyz II Men.
Remember that one?
Gloria Estefan, Stevie Wonder, Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, Savion Glover. Phil Collins.
Yep.
Christina Aguilera. Enrique Iglesias. Tony Braxton. 80-person choir.
I know
Georgia
Tony
State.
Braxton did a halftime show.
And James Olmos.
Okay.
And then Aerosmith and NSYNC, which, what the hell? They did it was called the Kings of Rock and Pop. U2, which was a tribute to those killed in the September 11 attacks. And then
I remember that one.
Another weird one, Shania Twain, who's country, and No Doubt. And they had Sting with them.
Okay. That is kind of weird.
I think this was the Booby year. Janet Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
P. Diddy, Nelly, Kid Rock, Justin Timberlake, Jessica Simpson.
Yeah, that's
all
when
that,
Justin Timberlake pulled the
all that makes
cap
sense
off.
until you get to Kid Rock. I'm
like around that year, he was still like relevant and all that good stuff.
That was 2004.
Yeah.
And then...
oh, yeah, he was definitely relevant around there that time. Yeah, 2004,
and then
for sure.
They started getting kind of weird. 2005, they did Paul McCartney, which,
Yeah.
Then they did the Rolling Stones. Yeah. Then they did Prince. Then they did Tom Petty. Then they did Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band.
I do remember that one.
So, okay, fine. Maybe we can go better from there. No, they got worse. 2010, they went to Who.
I like the Who.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not like that show at all. I remember watching that.
I think they did a good job. They were old guys too. So,
but the next year, after getting criticized for how old people can't sing as well, 2011 they did the Black Eyed Peas, which I remember this one.
I do remember that one too
because they had Usher, they had Slash. I can't remember what he played, but he helped out. And then this one was cool because in 2012 we were like, "Oh, great, Madonna, really?" It wasn't just Madonna. It was LMFAO. Cirque du Soleil did a thing in the background. Nicki Minaj, MIA, CeeLo Green, Andy Lewis. And then a bunch of drum lines and 200-person choir consisting of Indianapolis locals.
Yeah.
Derek was there.
Yeah, I was there. I remember Super Bowl Street. Super Bowl Alley.
He was a 2 years out of high school going, man, I'm going to go sing now. Learned that he'd like to take pictures instead.
I was actually taking the photographs during the whole like Super Bowl week thing. I was in college still.
Were you?
And yeah, we went down there for a trip and then we took like photos and brought them back. Because I was in photojournalism class at that time. So we were like to take photos and like talk to people who were there and all that stuff and report back.
But then... 2013, we did Beyonce. Beyonce's Beyonce. She did great.
Beyonce is Beyonce. She did a great job.
Bruno Mars and
Yep.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yep, I remember that.
Amazing.
One. I think I remember almost all the performances after that,
And then
or at a certain point.
and then Katy Perry.
Yeah,
Obviously amazing.
yeah, she did a good job.
Coldplay wasn't.
Yeah,
They had Beyonce, Bruno Mars, Mark Ronson, Gustavo Dudamel. I don't know.
same.
They had all those. Lady Gaga.
Okay.
That was good.
Yeah.
Then they had Justin Timberlake in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Then they went Maroon 5. Now this is where I was like, man, I think can I get Just Do Better, please? Like, can we do something?
There was
better?
a big lull
yeah
for a period of time where it was just kind of like, I ain't sure.
yeah. So then Shakira and Jennifer Lopez, which was
Yeah.
it was all right. And then 2021 they did The Weeknd, which wasn't bad, but I didn't feel like it was great.
Mm-hmm.
This one I feel like because of our era we grew up in, I think was the best one.
Okay.
Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar, which Kendrick Lamar was kind of I'm not saying a bad choice, but he was interesting to have on with those guys.
They were going for a West Coast vibe.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what that was about.
And then obviously last year, Rihanna pregnant with the big boots.
Yeah.
And then now we have Usher.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Usher, if they could get anybody on these shows, obviously anybody from our generation is great.
Yeah.
I have always wanted to see, personally, I've always wanted to see Metallica. It's one of my favorite bands. They're one of the greatest rock bands of all time, even though Mike would definitely disagree with me.
I'm pretty sure they did the national anthem one year.
I think they did.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody tops Jamie Johnson's one from last year.
I don't think anyone tops Whitney Houston's.
Whitney Houston's.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one, too. That's one they play at a lot of different places. That's a great one.
Because it's so good.
It's good. But I've always wanted to see that, and I feel like the reason they won't is because it's, I don't know if it's considered hard rock or because it's not pop.
There's some radio singles that they could play.
Well, I mean, obviously they can do Enter Sandman.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Enter Sandman. And now everybody knows Master of Puppets because of Stranger Things. And we've talked about that. And those two songs, those are two very heavily known songs now. I mean, whether it's, you actually know the band or it's from stuff movies or TV shows that you've seen. And they've said they do it for free. I mean, a lot of these people, you can go into like the NFL's records, and people have shown, these people are getting paid millions of dollars to perform there every year. Metallica has came out, said time and time again, we'll do it for free. We don't care. We've got our money. And I feel like there's something holding them back from not putting them on there.
Well, I think it's just like the draw.
Maybe. And maybe that's it. Maybe.
Yeah, because I think I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with Metallica in terms of them.
I don't think they're too hardcore or anything.
No, they're not
at all.
They're not, but they're not like what the Super Bowl is trying to do, like performance wise. They're trying to get people who they know are mainstream, have a following, continue to have a following, maybe having new music out or whatever the case may be, but they're in the more kind of mainstream, clean, radio friendly type people.
And my issue with that, we're going to get away from people that actually deserve it.
Yeah.
I think, and nothing against, any of these other, up and comers, but say they put like Bad Bunny on there.
Yeah.
Can you sing along with a Bad Bunny song?
No. Which is why they don't.
I can't either.
Yeah.
He's just the first person that comes out because Bad Bunny's one of the highest grossing, is it Latin?
Yeah.
Artist
like Latin or Hispanic.
Right now.
Right.
I mean, he's big shit.
Yeah, he was at freaking
wrestling, whatever it was.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I mean, he's been at multiple. He's been at Royal Rumble. He's been at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
He was at whatever the one that was in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
I mean, nothing against the guy at all. Like I said, I want something that I'm gonna be able to be like, Baby, you're a firework. I want to sing to it. I want to
Well,
enjoy
you can sing
it.
along to Usher.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing is, I like that. That's what I've been wanting to say is I like that they have him.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know who I would have chosen. Like, obviously, I would have chosen Metallica, obviously.
Yeah.
But
I'm wondering if it's just... I don't think it's going to be just Usher either.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's who they've announced, though.
Yeah.
But if you were going to pick one person right now,
mm-hmm.
nostalgia, whatever factored in, everything, who would you pick?
Fall Out Boy.
Damn, that's actually really good. No, I didn't even think about that. I mean, they've got shit. Yeah,
and they've been doing some of the intros to the football things anyway.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Now, are they all still together? Is it all the same guys?
Yeah, same people.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude. And especially their stuff that you showed me, the old stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to hear that on there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because they're gonna play the hits.
Oh, yeah.
So, you're going to get... Sugar We're Going Down. You're going to get Dance. You're going to get Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that.
Yeah,
so.
they've got enough songs to... They could just do all their famous stuff and
America's Sweethearts.
Yeah, fill it all.
Absolutely.
Thanks for the memories.
Yeah.
They could even do Beat It.
They could even do Beat It.
I mean...
Like, that's 5 songs that they definitely could do that would fill up that entire halftime slot.
I would like that.
Yeah.
I really would like that, honestly.
Yep.
There was one that I remember seeing. I don't remember if it was... I'm going to have to look it up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if it was a Super Bowl. But you know who Scott Stapp is?
Yeah.
Creed.
Creed.
He did one.
With arms wide open under the sunlight. Welcome to this place. I'll show you everything.
With arms wide open. I love Creed. I have heard some bad things about Scott Stapp.
Oh, well, yeah, he went through like alcohol abuse and a bunch of really like not so good crap.
Yeah, and I've heard he is an egotistical fuck.
Yeah. I think he's gotten better though.
But apparently in 2001, they did Hire My Sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Don't Stop Dancing.
Oh yeah, children, don't stop dancing.
Why does that sound like you're just singing that with arms wide open?
Well, it has like the same. No, seriously. Listen to Children Don't Stop. Like listen to Don't Stop Dancing. It's kind of the same.
If those guys I don't know if I didn't read them off on that list, but if they had their own show, 5 songs. I mean, well, this is ones that I would pick. My Sacrifice, Higher,
One Last Breath,
My Own Prison, and what's that one?
My Own Prison might be a little too dark.
It's a great song, though.
Yeah.
And then there's another one. Fuck. Shit.
Children Don't Stop Dancing?
No. You
gotta play that one. It's happy.
I can't remember what the other one is. That was another thing I was going to say is if I could have anybody else play, it was Nickelback.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that they have never done like I said, I'll look it up now.
That's very surprising. I know they went through like a period where they were like one of the most hated bands in America for being overplayed.
So they've played a halftime show, but not at Super Bowl.
Okay.
Nickelback performed at halftime of the game between the Green Bay Packers and Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving. I honestly, especially when Madonna played, and this is exactly. As soon as I say that, halftime performers who would be better than Madonna, Nickelback's one of them. Especially that year, I was like, man, I don't know her music that well. Mm-hmm. Like I think I knew one song.
Yeah,
and then I left.
Okay,
I was like, let's go hang out in the kitchen. Let's go get fat on food. But I would love to see more of those people that are very underrated play.
Right. And I know enough Nickelback songs to listen to a halftime performance.
Oh, for sure.
And I think they could definitely hold one, and they're probably going to go kind of like really kind of crazy with the lights and the stage and stuff like that.
Which is funny to me because if I was going to pick, if you're going to put Creed on a halftime show, you
can definitely do
you
Nickelback.
can definitely do Nickelback.
You can definitely
and
do
Nickelback.
Nickelback.
What is with everybody hating Nickelback? It's just
they've hated them. One reason is because they were known to be overplayed, and they were kind of like this butt rock or like frat band that people were just like. It was more because they were overplayed, and people were just kind of sick of it, and people were just like, Nickelback. Like it was kind of like the lame choice to make for like a band you like. It really kind of started off as a joke, and then it kind of just went overboard, and people like took it seriously.
Yeah.
So
see, that's what I thought too. I thought people are just taking this overboard.
Yeah, because a lot of times
for no reason,
especially at that time where all the Nickelback hate was going on. If you asked somebody why they hated Nickelback, they couldn't really give you an answer.
No.
So.
That those are the people that irritate me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, would love to hear that. But I am happy to see that people like Usher are going to be on it.
Yeah, for sure.
Usher, I feel like should have been there a while ago.
Yeah, he's kind of another one of those choices where I was like, that's kind of interesting that he was never really, picked or whatever the case may be. So, but yeah, I'm okay with that. So, Kyle, what would you do for love?
Man, there are lots of things I would do for love.
Mm-hmm.
I would even go as far to admitting that Kayla was right. Yeah,
you wouldn't dare.
No, I would I would dare, but I don't want to dare. I would possibly suck toes.
Oh wow, you're not a toe sucker?
I've learned from Talk to Me. I've learned. Spoiler alert.
That's what messed you up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Did you used to suck toes?
No.
Oh, okay, so you aren't gonna do it anyway.
No. I think I might if I had to.
Okay, but like the talk to you scene, that's what really like took you out of it completely.
I was like, oh wow, okay, no, I'm good. I don't think so.
I'll admit I'm a toe sucker.
Are you really?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
Why?
It turns the lady on.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to talk to one of these ladies.
Now I will say this: not every woman is into it.
They're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Right. Yeah, like not like I make sure that that's something that they like before I do it. But
do you just straight up go, hey, you like Joe sucked?
If we're having that conversation, it wouldn't just be randomly out of nowhere. It's like, hey, you like your toe sucked? Like this, it would just be a random question. But like there's a conversation you have, like, what are you into? What kind of things like you like? Where's your spots? Stuff like that.
Hey.
So I ask, like, hey, like, is toes one of those things you like? You like a massage, or like you like them kissed or sucked or whatever the case may be?
Do you like your toes?
I definitely don't say it like
punched?
that. Oh God.
I will lick the creases in between.
Broken up with immediately.
And then I'll chew on those toenails for you. Give you the best pedicure you've ever had.
Now we're talking about a restraining order.
What if I said I can give you a better paint job on your toenails than that little Asian lady can with my tongue.
Right to jail. Last meal.
Straight to the electric chair.
Straight to the electric chair. But yeah, I'm like, you have these conversations about what people like, and that's something I'm down with if that's what what pleases the lady. I'm cool with that.
Here's something that I definitely would do for my partner.
Mm-hmm.
If they got me up at 5 a.m. To ask for oral.
Nice.
It'd take me a little bit.
Yeah.
Give me about half an hour. Let me fully wake up.
I feel like that'll take both of you a bit.
But I would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know who wouldn't?
Who's that?
Cardi B.
That was nice. That was a good one. I like that. That was good. Before you get into that,
yes.
What's the one thing, like the one thing you will not do?
I won't let her put her finger in my butt.
Okay.
I'm okay on that, and I won't eat ass.
Okay.
It's smelly. I'm good.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the thing, and I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say
because we've had this conversation
before. Yeah.
But if it's clean, I get it. Whatever. Yeah. But I know it comes out that area, and I don't.
It comes out the puss.
Babies.
Yeah, and pee.
I think I can handle pee.
All right.
I don't need a chunk of corn coming in my mouth.
Oh God. All right. For me, it is being pegged.
Yeah.
I
don't think I can do that.
Yeah,
honestly.
I wouldn't let someone like
especially
go
prison,
to town on me. Yeah,
especially in prison. I may not be able to, and I'll probably get messed up.
yeah,
I am not going down without fighting. No, it is not happening.
yeah.
It
Like
will not
willingly, like willingly getting pegged is not my thing.
I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, so, but that's my thing. So this Cardi B video you sent me from X, formerly known as Twitter, right? It was Twitter, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Like she was just butt ass naked in the bed, and Offset comes by with the video
on live. He says, "I'm on live."
Yeah, he's like on live, and he's trying to get that Gawk 5000. Talking about give me a blowjob. So what sparked this? Like what?
I don't know. And like I said, for some reason, because it's the Itchy Sweater Twitter, because I don't have Twitter.
Yeah, same.
That's the only one I have. And for some reason, that popped up because I guess it was trending.
Okay.
And so I was like, okay, let's see. Maybe she gives him the gawk. I don't know. It's literally him begging for it, like, come on, let me get that, whatever he says. I don't know what exactly he said, what term.
Yeah, he asked like, 6 times?
Something like that. And she's like, no. She's got her face
like,
covered in the blanket.
I'm naked. Yeah, like I'm tired. Yeah.
I need my fire.
I need my fire.
Like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm like, is she need like, she's trying to smoke, or is she trying to, get warmed up? Like, what's she talking about?
Yeah, it was weird. It was wild.
And I don't know exactly why. I mean, obviously Cardi B, she's fairly pretty. And she's a former stripper, I believe, as well.
Yeah, she is.
So I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing something like that, But the fact that it popped up, no pun intended.
Yeah.
For him, it didn't.
Well, it might have, but he didn't get anything done to it.
No. I had to think about it like this. I was like, if she is not willing to do that, and maybe it was just because she knew he was on live. She kept saying, "No, you're not. No, you're not." But if she didn't know he was on live and she was saying that,
yeah,
I would question that marriage. Because they're married, right?
Yeah, they are.
Because, I mean, me and Kayla, I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Let's do this. And she's like, oh, my gosh. And,
well, she peeked, and then she saw, but in the thing, too, he said, I'm on live, too. And I think that's probably what ruined it. Like he said, I'm on live.
But she could have been like, hey, get off live, and I'll do it right now.
I bet they did.
They probably did.
Yeah.
They probably did. And it was probably magical. Sensational.
It's
wrong guy.
Sensational.
But definitely wrong guy.
Yeah, it's future.
But was she with him?
No.
Oh, fuck. Definitely wrong guy.
Even though he has like 30 baby mamas.
Oh, shit, really?
No, it's not that many. I'm exaggerating. But
he's like Nick Cannon?
He's like Nick Cannon.
Too many kids?
Yeah. Sensational.
He's got a whole NFL roster of kids.
Yeah.
All the baby mamas are the coaches.
Yeah, I think he only has like 5, but I think they all have different moms.
That's ridiculous.
But he probably did. Like the funny thing Offset said too, he said everybody's seen it already.
Really?
Well, like because she had like that nip slip.
Oh,
picture
that's
sent,
right.
Like with the pepperoni nipples people were talking about, and then she used to be a stripper, so a lot of people have already seen her fully naked.
I'm sure she's got a video out there of her being a stripper.
Oh yeah, there's plenty.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to look it up then.
But yeah, and I'm still thinking about that transition. That was good. But you want to end it on that?
I'm fine with that.
All right, cool. Thank you for watching or listening to another episode of Itchy Sweater
King of
podcast.
Transitions,
King of Transitions, right here over here. That was lovely. But remember to like, share, rate, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And we shall talk to you on the next one. Podcast.
Nah.